fix the AC clutch noise on a Ford F-150. So first you want to take off the serpentine belt. I'm going to take my serpentine belt tool and stick it in the groove, the notch down there. So this is where you can put a 1/2-inch drive breaker bar or serpentine belt tool to release the tension to take off the serpentine belt. Then you want to push the serpentine belt tool to the right, loosen the belt, comes off fairly easy, release the tensioner. Now I'm going to leave the serpentine belt on here. I'm going to go to the underside, start working. So I'm going to remove the belt out of the way so we can work. This thing is making all kinds of grinding noise. This thing is gone. Okay, I took a screwdriver, stuck it between these 2 points, and I broke the nut free, because if not, this pulley will move. So I broke it free. Now I can disassemble the AC clutch. It's an 8mm socket. I know it's hard to see in the video while I'm taking it off, but you'll put a screwdriver between these 2 points and take your 8mm ratchet and hold the screwdriver in one hand and your ratchet in the other, and then just break the bolt free, and you'll be able to take the 8mm bolt out. There's one of the spacers right there. Now you need to get your split ring tools. I need to take this split ring off right here. You need to get your split ring tool lined up in the 2 notches. When you squeeze it together. So once you get the split ring off, here it is, you will be able to take off the pulley. Now the pulley should just slide off. You'll remove the clutch, and then underneath you'll have a snap ring that you'll have to get your snap ring pliers, which may be difficult to get in the groove, but you'll get the snap ring pliers in the groove, and you'll just have to separate it and then pull it out. And then once you get that off, you'll be able to work the pulley off. And as you can see, this one is gone. Bearings are all falling out. I'm just going to tap around the pulley on the edge until it comes off. And so as I just kept tapping the outer edge, the bearings start rolling out, but the pulley will slide off. And all that noise you could hear are those bearings. This whole thing is wore out. But there it is. I've sprayed the coil with PB Blaster. It's completely seized on there, so we're gonna try to get it off. I had to go and get the mega crowbar and slowly work around the coil, and I use the nuts to pry off of behind it and just slowly pry all the way around. You'll just use these bolts to pry off of. Just get behind the coil and slowly just push it off. And just go around every side until you work it off. And if you thought it was going to be easy, you were wrong. But you can do it yourself. There it comes. Coil's off. You can disconnect the electrical connector a lot easier now. As you can see, the coil is gone. It overheated. Well, here's your old burn-up coil, and this is what your new coil should look like. And I would recommend getting some PB blaster to get the pulley off. I'm going to reconnect the electrical connector. There is a groove where this electrical connector will sit. So you want to make sure that's lined up when you push it back on. I'm going to reconnect the electrical connector. Here's the old pulley with the ball bearings inside of it. And here's the new pulley with the new bearing style inside of it. Got the coil back on. Tapped it around the edges, which was a pain. Now I'm going to put the pulley back on. I'm going to tap the pulley on. Now I'm going to put on the split ring. Got the new snap ring installed. Make sure it's flush all the way around the groove. Here's the old AC clutch, and here's the new one. You can see on the front of this one, it's all wore out. It shouldn't move like that. And this one's just a new design. I put my shim on my bolt. I'm gonna put the clutch. The new clutch is a 10mm. So just tighten up that bolt. Just put my screwdriver here and I'll tighten it up. I'm going to release the tension and put the belt back on. alternator pulley, and everything should be back in line because I never took the belt completely off. Let's see. As you can hear, no more rattling. It's fixed. Ready to go. Ford F-150 2003 AC clutch and coil replaced. Thanks for watching. Hope it helps someone. Don't forget to subscribe.